I'm on the planet Hyades, in the Hyades system, sector DRV C223, planet A5, and that is a popular spot known for a location called Dav's Hope, which is that tiny little spot in the middle upper left. Kind of see against one of those mountain peaks over there. So yeah, I'm in this little Scarab SRV, a Surface Reconnaissance Vehicle, I believe it's short for. And I've been doing a lot of tracking around this mountain, starting from what I found out was probably the wrong side, and wanting to ultimately, I found, get over onto this peak. And so I found what might be a nice little path. Well, it's not a little, it's really long. I've already spent a lot of time trying to go through and navigate all this, all the while taking tumbles, slipping it down, and making merriment out of my absurd situations. So, why don't we try to navigate this a little more? Alright, so I need to first make sure that I'm properly pointed. So, and this is the SRV, by the way. This little craft, it's got 6 wheels. And why don't I put the outside view on here? You can take a look. 6 wheels. I've colored it purple, just like my ship. And it's got some markings denoting a Trailblazer. How appropriate. The little wings with the crescent moon underneath. And it's got some thrusters, a turret, and it's also got some other stuff like a data scanner for various things on the surface. But yeah, so this is my little vehicle I trundle around in, and that's my avatar there. Also with a purple suit, so there's a theme going on if you couldn't tell. Alright, so let's turn ourselves around here, get ourselves a free look. So make sure it's behind me, so I can make sure I turn it this way. A bit of a 180. And there's the peak. And soon enough we'll be seeing, oh, there it was, Dav's Hope. We don't have to concentrate on that, that's okay, but we know it's there. So I know at least I'm pointing in the right direction. Alright, so while under any other circumstances I'd just race through, I'm going to take a little bit more time with this, because it's a little hard to kind of slam through rocks at so many kilometers per hour or whatever. But something like that might happen. And you also might see me making use of the external camera suite, just to get my bearings a bit better. But that's the peak I'm looking for, and that's the peak I'll go to. There actually might be a better way about this, so let's pause here. Okay, so if I'm careful enough, I can go over here, get on this ridge, and kind of ride it, follow it, if I can, all the way to the peak there. Just be careful not to overshoot and then toss myself in the air on the other side. Okay, let's go over the crest. Oh. Alright, so you see what's going on here. It's probably best to approach this peak in front of us and go off to the left slightly. And fall while we're at it. Oh, that wasn't a fall, that was just a really steep drop. Okay. Okay, so that's the peak that I saw before me. And we'll do that a few more times. As you can see, we've got a couple of peaks there, and then we can get to big thing over there. Alright, so carefully we'll descend here. So yeah, just to give you a reference, so that's the peak over there, which is blocked by the frame of the SRV, but I started, why don't I go to the external camera? So this is where we are now. This is fine. We're not going to go anywhere too far. And that's the land over there. See if I can raise my altitude a bit. So that's our SRV going bye-bye. Yeah, I basically started over where that peak is on the other side. I started on the other side of that peak on the ground, thinking, oh, the peak is over here. And then I tumbled at several different places, actually, but I didn't make it to the top. And after all that, I realized that wasn't even the right peak. So, in any case, let's go forward. And as you can see, on the HUD heads-up display, you'll see that the altimeter is at an angle. That tells you how the SRV is positioned relative to the ground level. And so right now, we seem to be parallel to the ground, in terms of the long axis, front to back. On the other hand, once we do something like this, you can see that the incline is extremely steep, and then the ground is right down there. That's okay. It's all under control. Famous last words, I know. And then gently swing over to the right and get to the top of this peak. And so we can see our destination over there. So if we want to continue, we can ride these all the way over and then take a right. Or we can brute force our way. It's a little ridiculous, it looks like, but that's where we are. We could also ride this ridge here and maybe cut through to the right. That would be difficult. Well, any of this would be difficult, but that is a possibility. It's also better lit. All right. There we go. There we are. Gently. You'll hear me saying that word a lot. Gently. Also, nicely enough, the lower part of the HUD in that big circle gives us representation of the topography at an angle and how the SRV is situated, as well as some other various things, like if we run into any mineral deposits and stuff. Very handy. Forward here, and get a little air. That's okay. We've got the handbrake, and while we're still sliding, there we go. Fuel reserves at 25%. That is okay. I did some mining previously, have enough minerals to refuel several times over. Alright. So I think I'm going to go that way, and then maybe up that way. Actually, maybe not. Let's double check. I'm terrible at memory, I guess. So, actually I could go straight up too. Or I could try going along this path. There are a few options. Alright. So, heck or high water. Just gonna refuel here. Okay.
Fuel replenished.
Thank you, Leo. So, do this little divot here, and we can see next moment. I may have chosen poorly. I chose poorly, but I saved it, so that's okay. Let's purge ourselves here. Okay. I should have gone the other direction. So like in Mordor or something. Beautiful imagery. Okay. I must have been cataloging, if you will, my ascent, or my attempt at an ascent. Okay. Now, if this were real life, if this were actually possible for me to do, I would be scared out of my mind, because I will be honest with you, I am acrophobic, I am scared of heights. So something like this, you would not catch me doing. Yeah, so there's that. Alright, so where do we go from here? Without accidentally propelling ourselves off the mountain like that. Oop. There we go. See, that would be a nice spot to find myself in. On top of that. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem like an option. So if I can trundle my way over gradually to this pocket up here, that might be worth it. And then I can maybe hop my way up there. So that will be my next step. That's the ground. This is the mountain. And there is the air in between. Okay. Slowly, 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 gently, gently. Making copious use of the handbrake.
Handbrake is on. Handbrake is on.
Yep, I know. And we might not make it. Okay. Well. It's interesting how, on one hand, it looks like, of you've got a sure footing, and then on the other, you're just sliding around regardless of whatever you do. Meanwhile, your incline is something like 85% or something. Okay. All right. Scaling sideways. So yeah, I had slightly higher hopes and hoped for a slightly higher ascent. That would be a bit shorter in duration than what it is currently, but that's okay. I can. Let's try to make it down at that little nook there. Let's get you speed. Maybe. Oh, good. Okay. Cool. Now what? Let's see if we can get over that bend. Okay. Oh, this little spark. Oh. There we go. Now that I've fallen all that way, let's see where I am in relation. Oh, I went the wrong way of the camera. Okay, so there I am. Oh, it's actually not as bad as I thought. It's still a ways, but it is seemingly not unattainable. I just have to scale this entire rock. That's a small order, right? Okay, so let's see a few places where I can try to get a grip. Okay. Reorient, reposition, accidentally move myself. There we go. Where's the ground? Ground is there. Okay, cool. So, maybe go to the left. Oh, around this curve here, and then up to the pocket there. That might work. That's a long drop, isn't it? Okay. Poor choice. Okay. Well, I did it, so. Alright. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, good. Very nice. Good. I'll set myself in this little area here. And maybe... Oh, can't go that way. But at least I've got a little pocket here I can rest in. Didn't make it above the pocket, but I am near the pocket. So I want to actually face the other direction. If at all possible. Okay. Let's try that again. Oh. Get out of the clipping here. Okay. Ooh. That makes sense. Okay. I can see why that would work, but then I'd need to... Okay. I would need to do that. It looks scarier than it really is. If I can position myself this way. There we go. And I can do this. And then I turn around and do this. Did I even do it? I don't know if I did it. I do know that I'm a little disoriented here. There we go. Okay. So, I think I maneuvered myself above that pocket. Wherever that was. Yeah, I'm a little nervous, I will admit. Okay, so there is the top. At least I hope that's the top. So, in all honesty, I should be able to get to that peak of this little portion where I am. As long as I'm gentle with steering and the throttle and stuff. Very gentle. There we go. Okay. Okay. And here I thought it would be easier. Okay, steer back. Okay. That's fine. Alright, let's just travel somewhat parallel to the top here. Okay, that's good. It's okay. I see. There's a pocket right there. Okay. I could travel onto that. Slightly depression. Cool. Give me a little more traction. Yes. Yes. That was weird. Okay. Okay. I see where I am. I see where I might go. Okay. Oh, I got it. Okay. This may seem counterintuitive. Very carefully. Yes. Punch it, and punch it, and punch it, and... Well, we almost made it. Jeez. Oh no. No. Okay. I think that's the only way to do it. You gotta punch it. Even if it means overshooting. Here we go. Fa. Or losing momentum as we oversteer. Alright, one more time. Cool. I like how that just pops me up when I do that. Okay. That makes me feel better. So if I... Alright. So, Dav's Hope is somewhere down there. I'm trying to get up there. Really, what I think needs to happen, and it's a really tall order, I'm just gonna shoot. I'm just going to basically put the pedal to the metal, so to speak, and where the SRB may fall, there it lays, or where the chips may fall. Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. Oh, that was a bad idea. That was a really bad idea. Okay. Well, sorry folks. That was not what I had in mind.
Chassis integrity compromised.
Wait, what? What? Oh my god, I just got stuck in a ravine. Oh, goodness gracious. So, yeah, I guess that's what I get for trying something that was disappointing. Ah, well. Anywho, hope you had fun watching. Well, actually, I'm gonna continue on for a bit. See how far I get. If you want to keep on watching, go right ahead. Otherwise, let's catch you next time.
Ship recalled.
Oh my gosh.
Mothership. Oh, critical.
Oh no 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 no! Oh my god, no no no! Oh my! Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! Well, that sucks. What's my rebuy? Okay, I think I can buy it back. Alright, well, I guess I'll see you next time.